video, as you can tell from the title, this is going to be 4 easy Chinese dishes to recreate at home. I asked on Instagram the other day about what videos you would like to see over the coming weeks and months, and a lot of you said cooking videos and also makeup videos, like turning into an ABG, everyday makeup routines, and fashion videos and more chatty videos. So if you've got any other requests, then please leave it down in the comments below. This one's going to be all about 4 easy Chinese recipes, and by no means am I a chef, but these dishes have all been tried and tested over the years, apart from one which was a recent recipe that my sister found on The Guardian, and it's delicious. And I thought I would share them with you all because they are very, very quick, simple and easy to prepare. These dishes are also with ingredients that you've either got at home or they are easy to get hold of. So yes, here we go. Number 1, this is a twist on the classic Mapo tofu. Quick note, the dishes shown here are for 3 to 4 people, enjoyed by my sisters and I. If you're cooking for yourself or one other person, adjust the measurements accordingly, though it has to be said that a lot of Chinese cooking involves eyeballing ingredients and just chucking things into taste over measuring things out exactly. Mapo tofu is a classic tofu dish from Sichuan, which is also Mandarin Sichuan, and it's spicy, full of flavour, and one to be enjoyed when you want a party of heat in your mouth. This is a slightly different take on it, partly because we don't have dry Sichuan peppercorns or doubianjiang at home, and also because we've always cooked it this way and I love this milder garlicky version. It's vegan, easy to make, and a great alternative to the ground pork version. You will need a pack of tofu. Don't use silken tofu and opt for the firm kind instead so it doesn't break apart easily. Slice it into cubes. 5 to 6 Chinese mushrooms diced up. You can either use fresh ones bought from the Chinese supermarket, dried ones which you can then soak in water for 1 to 2 hours to rehydrate, but remember to keep the water in to add later, or you can use shiitake mushrooms. 2 garlic cloves. A red chili pepper, optional but very much encouraged. Kum Kee's chili garlic sauce. If you have doubianjiang chili bean paste, use this instead. Cornstarch, light soy sauce, sugar and salt. Heat the oil in your wok over a medium heat. Add the garlic and chili peppers for a minute until your nostrils can sense how good everything is starting to smell. Add the mushrooms and cook for a couple minutes, then add in the mushroom water, a splash of light soy sauce, sugar, and then cook everything together. Add in the tofu and a tablespoon of chili garlic sauce. This will be controversial as traditionally you're meant to use a chili bean paste, but it's very good. Stir fry everything, but be careful not to break the tofu cubes. Let it simmer for a minute, then prepare your cornstarch slurry. Combine a tablespoon of cornstarch with a tablespoon of cool water and mix together. This will act as a thickening agent for your stir fry and result in a velvety and silky sauce. Slowly add it in whilst mixing the tofu and mushrooms together. Once the sauce thickens and the tofu is coated, take it off the heat and serve it up. This is incredible with rice and a plate of simply stir-fried greens like gailan, bak choy or tong ho, also known as Chinese broccoli, Chinese cabbage or cooking chrysanthemum. If you have spring onion, chop it up and add it to the finished dish. It'll make a world of difference, and I'm gutted I didn't have anything left when I decided to film this video, so please use it. Second of all, this is a recipe that my sister found recently on The Guardian by the guys over at Symmetry Breakfast, and it's chili sesame noodles. If you love spicy food and if you love chili food, then you are going to love this. This is quickly becoming one of my favourite noodle dishes, and I find myself constantly craving it. The wheat noodles are chewy, satisfying to eat, and the thickness of the noodles means the sauce clings onto the surface and makes you appreciate the flavours even more. Even saying this is making me want to cook it after I finish recording this voiceover. You will need 400 grams of thick wheat noodles, 4 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, 1 teaspoon to 1 teaspoon and a half of til dao chili oil or lo gan ma chili oil. You can get this in Asian supermarkets. 4 tablespoons of Chinese sesame paste. I only have tahini, which works as well. 4 tablespoons of vinegar. The recipe calls for black Chinese vinegar, but I didn't have that, so malt vinegar it is. 200 milliliters of boiling water. 2 cloves of minced garlic and sesame seeds, which is optional. First things first, let's make this addictive spicy sauce. The original recipe from The Guardian calls to boil the garlic in boiling water, but I chose to brown it off in a wok instead. Add the tahini or sesame paste, light soy sauce, vinegar, sesame oil, and 200 milliliters of hot water into the bowl and mix well. It'll look very watery, but don't worry, it'll magically thicken up when it's mixed with the noodles later.
In the meantime, prepare your wheat noodles. For this one, it was cooked for 8 minutes. Drain the noodles and run it quickly under cold water so it stops cooking. Add 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of chili oil into your noodle bowl. I personally love it extra hot, so 1.5 to 2 is perfect for me, but those in favour of milder taste might prefer a half to a teaspoon at the very most. Add your noodles in, drizzle the sesame sauce over and top it with spring onion if you have it. Enjoy this delectable bowl of noodles and sing at the very top of your voice. Such flavours have been blessed in your home.
Number 3, it is the stir-fried tomato with egg.
The beauty of this dish is its simplicity. Every Chinese family will have their version and it's deliciously Moorish with a bowl of rice. You will need 2 tomatoes per person, 1 egg, 2 garlic cloves, ketchup, 1 teaspoon of sugar and a pinch of salt. First of all, heat up the wok or pan to a medium heat, then add in the oil. Add the tomatoes and a teaspoon of sugar, then keep those tommies moving around for a minute. Add in a squeeze of ketchup, about a tablespoon worth, then cook for another minute or 2 until the tomatoes start to soften. Add in your egg and quickly stir fry everything together. The key is to keep it moving. You can also whisk the eggs beforehand so it scrambles, but as this is a lazy meal, I'll just add it straight in. Cook until the tomato skin has started to peel away, and when the sauce is thickened, it's ready to be served up and enjoyed. The tomatoes are tangy, eggs are silky, and there's a sweet caramelized flavour from the ketchup added. Feel free to add in spring onions because that's always a good idea, then generously spoon over white rice. One of my all-time favourite dishes and something I eat pretty much on a weekly basis.
Finally, we've got a vegetable stir-fry with dry shrimp and glass noodles.
You will need 1 packet of glass noodles. This can be bought from Sainsbury's, Tesco's or Asian supermarkets. A handful of dried shrimp, 5 Chinese mushrooms soaked in water for 1 to 2 hours, then sliced up. Again, remember to keep the water. 1 packet of Chinese leaf. Substitute with tender stem broccoli, baby corn, bean sprouts, Chinese broccoli if you can't find it. Sesame oil, oyster sauce, salt, white pepper and garlic cloves. First up, preheat your wok or pan until it starts to smoke. Add in your oil. Add the mushrooms, dry shrimp and stir fry for a minute. You can either add in around 1/3 cup of water or even better, the mushroom water for extra flavour into the mix. Put the lid on and let it steam on a medium heat for around 5 to 10 minutes depending on how soft you like those mushrooms. Whilst it's cooking away, it's time to prep the glass noodles. Pour over some hot water to soften them up and leave it for a couple more minutes. Add in the Chinese leaf, let it cook down for 2 to 3 minutes and then add in salt, white pepper and about half a tablespoon of oyster sauce. Give it a good old stir and then put the lid back on so it cooks away for about 4 minutes. Once the Chinese leaf is cooked, add the glass noodles, a drizzle of sesame oil and mix it all in for a minute or so and ta-da! Is ready to be plated up. This is a healthy, light yet a fulfilling meal for those who love veggies but aren't too keen on salads like me. Serve alongside a meat, seafood or veggie dish and a nice bowl of rice.
There we go, 4 easy Chinese dishes to recreate at home. I hope you enjoyed this video and consider subscribing for more food, lifestyle and future travel videos. And if you did enjoy this and would like to see more, then please give this video a big thumbs up and I'll rustle up some more cooking videos for you. But I hope you are having a wonderful morning, afternoon or evening and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.